Hello and welcome back to SAP Plant Maintenance. This is Farooq from QBRP. So in this session we are going to look at calibrating plan. So what is calibrating plan? So suppose you have a weigh scale, or a temperature or a pressure gauge which is being used continuously, but then over a period of time you need to go back and check or measure against your standard to see that the reading given by these instruments is correct, because over time they will tend to go plus or minus so that the readings become incorrect. So you might have a plan like every 6 months or a yearly. These will be recalibrated. Maybe an external party will come and do a recalibration, or you will have somebody internally in your QM module or in a QM function who can do this work and then give a certification, so that you know that all of your processes where the temperature or the pressure has to be measured are all working correctly. So what we need is instrument, so like a weigh scale. So I have a weigh scale. I have already created a weigh scale. So once we have got weigh scale, then we need to create something called master inspection characteristic. This is basically done in QM. So let's do this one. The transaction for this one is QS21. So let's go to QS21 and we'll create a characteristic. So let's create. So we are using for a weigh scale, so we'll say like I already have weigh 1, so I will just say weigh 2, press enter. So let's give some sort of a text, short text, and a search field. Weight characteristic for weigh scale. In the search field I will just say weight scale. So because this is quantitative, so quantitative means measurable, so we will just say quantitative. We will change the status to release, and then we will say copy the complete model. Once we have done all of this one, this is not a qualitative. Qualitative is something which is not numerical. It can be like color, it can be a smell. So this is quantitative, which is measurable. So once we put all the fields, updated all the fields as required, we'll press enter. So now what we want to do is we want to say, okay, what sort of characteristic control indicators do we need? So we say, okay, we need lower limit, the target limit, and upper limit. So target limit is in between of lower and upper, and lower limit is like what is acceptable for us in the lower limit, and upper limit what is acceptable for us in the upper limit. So suppose we have a weigh scale which has got a value of, we need a value of 100. So if it gives us 101 and it gives us 99, then we can say that we can accept the reading of our weigh scale. Press enter. On the screen we don't need to do anything, just press enter again. So let me just press enter again. Okay, so the target value, I will say target value I need 10, lower I will accept 9, upper I will accept 11. So these are the values which we are going to accept. Press enter. So the scale will be considered to be in working condition even if the reading has a variance of plus minus 1. This is acceptable. So let's save this one. So once we save this one, it's going to say characteristic 1000 weight 2 has been created. Okay, so the master characteristic inspection characteristic has been created. So the next step is we need to create a task list. And in the task list we will give inspection points. So the transaction to create a task list is IA01, weight scale. Let me just add a task list because it already has some previous ones. Weight scale, let's give the usage to be 4, plant maintenance, status to be 4, released. And here we're going to maintain this one, inspection. Press enter. Go to operations. In the operation we'll give so we need to give some sort of description. Let's say to carry out calibration. To carry out calibration of the scale. And assign the inspection characteristics to this operation. To assign the inspection characteristic, select the line, click on inspection characteristic, and here we need to assign the inspection characteristic that was just created. Let's try to find it. So this is the one that we created today, weight characteristic for weight scale. Press enter. So we have given the master inspection characteristic that we have just created, sampling procedure. So we need to give a sampling procedure here. Press enter again here. So it will ask us for a sampling procedure. So we'll take a option whatever is there, fix purchase order. So that's it. And let's save it. So the equipment task list has been saved now with the sampling procedure. So the next step is in the calibrating plan is we need to plan the equipment task list. So let's go to the transaction IP41 to do the planning. So we're going to say like maybe this is done every 6 months. So the QM calibration plan, let's take the QM. Press enter. Calibration of the weight scale, let's do it every 60 days. 60 days. This is my 60-day plan. Equipment is the weight scale. Press enter. So order type is PM06, calibration order. So let's take a drop down and see the order types available. Calibration order. We take calibration order. So we need to pick up our task. Let's go to the task list. Weight scale. So this is the task list that we just created. Third one. Task list we have selected. So now let's go into our scheduling parameters, 100%. So let's schedule it for 180 days. So if it is 60, so 180, so it should be around 3. And let's save the order. Maintenance plan, sorry. Yes, starting from today. Maintenance plan 371 has been saved. So let's schedule the maintenance plan. We can schedule it directly from here. Schedule. Start. Yes. So there are 3 only. First row. Do release. And save. So we should have a notification. So maintenance plan has been scheduled. So let's go back into the plan and see the order which has been created. So I will go back into IP10, press enter, select the line, click on the magnifying glass. So it has created an order 820049. Sorry, not a notification, but an order has been created. Save this one. Let me go into order change. Let's go into IW32 transaction. Permits. And release the permit. Approve the permit. And release. Once we release this one, it should also create an inspection lot in the background. So inspection lot will be like the QM, somebody in QM will pick up the inspection lot and do a checking against inspection lot that what is the calibration. If it is not there, he will calibrate it. So order will be released after update. Let's save it. So the order now can be we should be able to see inspection lot once we go back into the order. Order display. There should be some sort of costs. There's no cost at the moment. Okay, let's take a look at operations. And if you want to take a look into the inspection lot, we can click on this magnifying glass to see the inspection lot. So this is inspection lot. So basically we have done a number of processes. We have an equipment. We have done a master inspection characteristic. Then we have assigned the master inspection characteristic to the task equipment task list. Then from there we have created a plan. From the inspection plan we have created an order. From the plan we have created an order. Then against the order we have also created now an inspection lot. So I will pick up the inspection lot in the next. I will close this session now. And in the next session I will pick up the inspection lot, and then we will go and process the inspection lot and do the QM usage decision. So see you in the next session. I will close this session now. Thank you.